So we got a big surprise last night. We got a rain, a little under an inch. And so we were planning for today to be a spraying day, and we were going to start spreading manure and a lot of other kind of catch up things that are normal July activities. We were going to do all them. But with the rain, I took a little more of a relaxing morning after chores. But I'm coming out this afternoon to load up our junk iron pile. And so farms, they collect a lot of iron. You have a lot of wear parts. You have a lot of things that just kind of build up in tree lines. And so I'm gonna show you guys what all we're dumping in the truck, and we'll haul that to town to get, there goes our uncle with our old tandem right there. We're gonna haul those things to town. You get paid whatever junk iron price per ton is worth. So here's a big old pile, and then there's more back there. It's stored right here by our fuel barrel. Some things you'll note, you'll be able to see what a lot of it is along the way, and I'll see if there's any stories behind any of the piles. The other pile we have is a little smaller pile. It's in these buckets down here. I'll show you that in a second. Some of y'all may know people who can't throw anything away from their house. Well, farmers have that tendency sometimes where they don't want to throw anything away because they might need it in the future, but we are gonna throw things away today. Just hopping in the Kenworth. This will be my truck used to haul it to town. Right now, I just had it set up for hauling manure the other day, so it's all ready to just dump some iron in there as well. Just have to make sure that we don't dump in some massive hunk that has a really sharp point that goes down and punctures the bed of this, but if you just take a few precautions and don't do anything dumb, that won't happen. You might notice these things, these are either a combine or a swather sickle. This is a ring gear that's, I believe, for the B, our hay tractor. This piece here was from the planter, got bent, so we had to replace that part. I got some grease on there. I think I was the one who took that apart. This here, combine, so that broke tip off there, so we replaced it. There's several of those. Coolant recharge. This is clamped from our old let's see, the welder. We bought a new ground clamp for the welder. Lots and lots of stuff. So here inside the shop, we've got some buckets that are full. You can tell they're kind of overflowing. A lot of unusable stuff there. Some flighting, all sorts of things that just need to be thrown into the truck. Well, I'm going to put them in the bucket, dump them into the truck, and then we haul them to town and get paid for them instead of them just being pesky, messy here at the farm. Stuff that we want to get rid of. And if you get paid to clean, would you clean more? That's what we're doing today. Ready to go dump the first bucket. Been listening to the Working Cows podcast. Does anybody out there listen to that? I listen to it a couple times a week, probably. I haven't been listening since the beginning of when they started making episodes, so there's a lot of episodes that I haven't watched, but I've learned quite a few things about grazing and management and just hearing perspectives from different people on there. So give a shout out in the comments if you've seen the Working Cows podcast. All right, we got the truck parked. Makes a little bit of noise when you dump it in there. Hear that? Woof. Yeah, it sounds very violent, but I think we're all right. Okay, now we'll take a look from the shop next to get all these buckets. not sure what this was from, maybe an old auger or something, but it's for sure worn out. These 4 things here are paddles. There might be 5 paddles from the 5830. There's the shovel head there. PTO shaft. That's a weird shape, but that's what it's from. Old toolbox that has seen better days. The metal that will go to town, that's just trash metal, is different than this area here where we keep kind of some extra angle iron, square tubing, just pipe. We build stuff out of this pile here, but the piles that I'm cleaning up today are not really scrap iron. They just need to be hauled to town. There's no real use for them. But we do keep a lot of iron around the place that has the potential to be used in the future. So we got some iron that's got some weeds growing up in it, but it might become handy in the future. Any leftover stuff from building sheds, or there's all sorts of things that would be a reason to have extra iron. You can make gates out of things. Actually, I think I know what this is. I believe it's a gauge wheel from our planter. Last year we replaced parts on a combine and the chopper. This year we rebuilt part of the planter. So doing this at this time last year, it would have been a lot different pieces than this year, as each year different things need updated. So I just pulled this bucket / the 4 buckets over here, and then I just dump it all in. Doesn't fill up as fast when it's lots of small pieces. Just got a call from my dad. He says, we think we have some grass hay that's ready to bale. So it's just about 7 acres. It did get a little rained on. I think we're gonna go try it. We're at least gonna get the rake and baler set up. The rake tractor's here at this house, so I gotta run and go get the rake. And we'll see if it's dry.
All right, it's a couple days later. I switched Kendal off and took this load in. We are here at the junkyard. So we're gonna go dump this load of junk iron. Got our empty weight, just like when we take a load of grain to the elevator. Backed up to the pile and raised the bed up in the air and dumped the junk out. It's quite a maze around here. Sorry for the beeping noise. Nathan installed a sensor for when we open the in gate. That way it beeps and we don't forget that it's open, because several of us, myself included, have had a hard time remembering that it's open. I don't have a very good memory. Too much on my mind. Well, there it is, folks. The biggest recycling pile in the surrounding area. Here comes a semi-trailer full of junk iron. Also, we're across the fence from the school buses from Salina. All right, made it back home. Got a big fat check for all that junk iron. Just kidding, it was like under $100. Now we are getting ready to chop silage. So Nathan and I are gonna go over these 2 semis, fix some things, get some things ready, put the sideboards on the top here. So the next video you'll see will probably be corn silage harvest. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. I'm glad I could finish the video up for Kendal because he got distracted after the first half of the video. He was doing other things. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe, and leave us a comment if you have any questions. See you next time.